Did you see the one with the pond? I think that's a great idea.
Oh my gosh, I figured that's
Wouldn't
gonna
that
be like
amazing? We could put benches
nightmare.
around it.
All right, we're waiting for Kayla. She's gonna be here in a minute.
There's so much that goes into that though.
Yeah, my mom had one dug out at her house.
All
It's not
right,
too
so
bad.
I'll add that club report then.
The
True.
water table and then
Yeah. Oh yeah.
where would we put
Flood
it?
everybody.
And then we get someone supervised. Like we have this drainage here, right? It's always full.
If somebody drowned in it.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Bad idea.
We have this drain.
I don't think like
When are
that.
the elections? Yeah, they know.
I don't think like that, but it would be
I
neat
think-
though. If they
I
could stop
wouldn't.
with fish and they could go fishing.
I know
And then if
posters
it
and
drowned-
everything are going up this week.
Okay.
Yeah.
Pond back there.
Is there?
Yeah, if it rains now.
Yeah.
Like it's
Oh.
pondish. That's how I
The
learned my
basin?
rain boots
Yeah.
had a hole in them.
Oh,
I walked in, I was like, I have the rain boots on. Oh my goodness. It's like it split up the seam in the back.
No. And wet feet, especially with socks, is the worst.
And
Wet
sand
socks,
coming
yeah.
back.
Yeah, that's
Julie,
true.
how many tickets do you think you had in your popcorn and pop?
Maybe. You like these koozies?
Higher. 526.
Wow.
You'd be really good at that yodeler on Price is Right. 26, 27, 28, 29.
Tie-dye's got 662, so they just got you beat. Most was, hot dogs and pop.
Tag.
There she is.
Laser tag didn't get as much as I thought, but maybe it was. That's pretty high. Hot dogs and pop got a lot.
Yeah.
Hello, Kayla. There's an agenda. I know these chairs are not the most comfortable.
I was like, what are
And don't forget to vote, Kayla.
That
That,
Oh, it does look like wipes.
Oh, yes.
Okay.
You gotta do that now.
Thanks.
Did you get yours?
my vote? Yeah, I did.
What are we saying the
Did you
pledge?
get your vote?
I pledged.
I
voted. I pledged. I thought you were standing up saying pledge.
pledged.
What are we doing? Are we gonna count them now?
She's gonna count them
Okay.
while we're sitting here, right?
I think I'll give
Eventually,
them,
give a
like,
few
a few
minutes.
minutes to come
Yeah,
in.
absolutely.
And then grab them. Let me get through the parts where I really have to write
I
stuff
know,
down,
right?
and then I'll grab them.
Okay. All right. We will call the meeting to order at 4:03. Thank you everyone for being here. This is our first meeting in person in a long time, so that's awesome. And our first also live stream. So thank you to Mr. Martinez for setting us up with that. It's a great option for people to stay informed. So we've got a lot going on over the past month. Obviously, Fall Fest was a big thing. I'll discuss that in detail later on in the agenda. We had our most successful Popcorn Friday to date. We had a popcorn parade in Valparaiso. We've had very large uniform orders. We had a successful teacher snack day yesterday. And we've got clubs starting, the super fun walk to school day Andy organized yesterday, and this election. So PAC has had a really busy month, and it's not really slowing down. So at least Fall Fest is behind us, so there's that. So we'll do a roll call too. I'm sorry I missed that, but I'm Kelly Hunt Vandervliet. I'm the president.
Heather DeNormandy, Vice President.
Beth Steelstra, treasurer.
Megan Ferguson, secretary.
Kayla Baker at large.
There we go. All right, so we'll move on to the secretary report.
Okay, I motion for approval of the September minutes.
I second.
Third.
All in favor?
Yes.
Aye.
All right, since our last meeting, we had a reimbursement request from Mrs. Pavlovic for the OWL program, $500 for the program and $139.40 for OWL bands for the kids. Kelly motioned, Heather seconded, all in favor. And we voted on a script reward for the winner of Trunk or Treat. Heather motioned and I seconded.
Right.
That's it.
And I was gonna do a motion today to get some new recess equipment, maybe up to $150 of balls, jump ropes, not to be all set out at once, but I guess it's been requested a couple of times, not just by kids, so. So does anybody want to?
I'll second.
Second.
Okay.
Yep.
All
Third.
right.
Third.
All in favor?
Kayla?
Yep,
Okay,
because I can't see you.
that's okay, yeah, this line isn't the best.
Where are you?
All right, so that's what we have on that. Now we can move on to the treasurer's report. This is Beth's last treasurer
It
report from
is.
us. She's done an awesome job, and we are gonna miss
Thanks,
her.
Kelly.
And so, yeah, go for it, Beth.
Okay, so I'll just throw popcorn in there because I see it's down at the bottom of the report. We did $608 in popcorn sales in the month of September. All the classes, every student got popcorn because all the classes were sponsored by a parent, so it was awesome. So we brought in $64 in used uniforms, the $608 in popcorn, and $543 in popcorn from the month before, which got deposited in the month of September. So $1143 in popcorn from August and September. $2,100 from first day school, $210 from first day school supplies, $500 donation, $58.50 in Fall Fest sponsors, and $22.72 in profit from uniforms. I'm not going to go through the list of everything that went out because Fall Fest, there was tons of different receipts, but we took out $25.09 and brought in $11,180, so we made an $8,671 profit in September. That's it,
Okay.
I think, yes.
Well, we were
And
gonna
the
vote.
budget.
So we've been working on this, a preliminary budget, and because of the state of where we are with about to get a new treasurer, we're just gonna, I motion to just send this one through as is, knowing that we're gonna tweak it, as we get things sorted out with our new treasurer, but just to get this on the books. So I'm gonna make a motion to approve the preliminary budget that I have printed here.
Second?
Third?
Okay? Yes, all in favor?
Yes.
All right, so we'll move on to that. And then we have a script report. Do you wanna do that for us?
Sure, I don't have anything prepared, I didn't get
That's
the
okay.
numbers for the month or anything like that, but, we are working to try to reopen our script desk in the morning. Jen and I are trying to figure that out. We are still looking for a couple volunteers who might be interested in just coming in for a half an hour in the morning to do script sales. So if there's anyone here who just has a free morning for, before you get your day started, it's just coming in and, selling gift cards to whoever comes in and needs them, so. That, and then I think we have a couple of fundraisers coming up in the next month or two that will also, we might be able to utilize, script.
Oh, yeah, great
Some of
idea.
the give backs, right, I believe, wait, who's doing give backs?
Julie, but there's a,
Julie,
yeah.
right. So I know we were talking about possibly getting some for some of our script ones, so we'll be looking for those to be together.
More
So
free money.
extra, yeah, so they
Yep.
pay with the script card and then,
Double dip,
double,
yep.
nice,
And
okay.
if they want to have a
like
give
that.
back, they need to provide script for things.
Right?
Right,
Win-win.
true, yes, okay, that's good.
All right, well, thank you, Martha. So we're on to the committee chair updates. Lisa Gonzalez is the volunteer coordinator. She's out of town, so she just wanted me to remind you, we're keeping on pushing Carline and lunch, volunteer opportunities. You have to have a background check for those. You can sign up on our website. Even if you can only do it once in a while, it's totally encouraged. Nurse Burt is going to be, they're doing a mobile dentist day on November 2, and she asked for a trustee volunteer that morning from 8:20 to 12:30. So if that's something that you might be interested in, please reach out to me. I don't think you're really helping anybody's mouth. You're just assisting. You don't have to be fully accredited dentist.
Just got offered the job by them.
Yeah, yep, I'd probably just stand
I think
by,
it's walking the kids to and from
Think-
classrooms.
like that, exactly. No, I don't think that is anything part of the job. So uniforms, we've got Jenna here to tell us, where is she, back there? You want to tell us any uniform updates?
So far for the school year, 1,000, I just lost the number, 1,694 products have been ordered, and that is not.
Wow.
A lot.
Fall Fest shirts, run club, or volleyball uniforms, so that's just school uniforms.
Wow.
Considering there's only like 515 students, that's that's a
In 2
lot.
months.
In
And
2
a lot
months,
of
yeah.
people already have stuff, wow. yeah,
And when you
that's-
order, please use your child's name, not yours, because we're delivering 1,694. And it's hard to find your child when your name is on it.
And the last and the names are different, the last names and all that.
Multiple families.
Jen, I know you sent TR an email about that. Could he put a line item in there for which teacher gets delivered to as well?
He's,
Okay, perfect.
It's a mandatory homeroom field now
Awesome.
for each item. So if you order 20 items, you're entering it 20 times. But
Whoa. All right. At least it's in there.
But it makes my
We're
life easier,
trying.
so, sorry.
Right. Anything else on that front? As you can see, we still have a select amount of the shirts left. They're gonna be first come, first served. They're $20, they'll stay $20.
I
So,
think the hardest thing that people haven't like come to realize yet is that if you place an order September 2nd, like you're not getting it until October
Middle of
30th
October.
sometimes. So it feels like a lifetime, but
Mhm.
it's always at the end of the following month.
So order
so,
September 30th.
right, you might as well place it at the end of the
It's
month.
the last, you're not
Feels
waiting
like
so long.
forever, but it's most likely coming.
Yeah.
That makes
Yeah.
sense. Okay, thank you.
think from
And
our
thank you for all your hard work. It's been a lot these first few weeks for sure. And Jenna's been doing it almost every day. So thank you guys. Thank you, Jenna. And Dylan, who's not here.
I think from my perspective, as far as the other vendors, this one seems to be the most willing to cooperate with our demands and very flexible. Probably likes the business, not gonna lie.
Yeah. Yeah, we've been kind of surprisingly big, but it won't always be that way, but maybe. All right, Andy, how are we doing with sustainability?
The walk to school was really good.
It
A lot
was.
of people show up. You seem to enjoy it, so that was awesome. We had, I don't know, 20 families in the morning, which I was surprised everybody wanted to get up so early and do that. So that was really incredible. Mrs. Duffy supplied some nut-free snacks from Red Cup, so that was super awesome. Had so many people, we ran out of snacks. So, and then the afternoon was pretty good too. So some people came for both, and yeah, it was a good time. So
Cool. Well, that's like the national day to do it, right? So
it was.
I wonder if
national
we
walk
could
to
maybe do
school.
like a spring one or something too. It'd be kind of fun.
Oh yeah, that'd be awesome. I'd love to.
Well, thank you for doing it. Anything else with the recycling or anything we need to know?
Not really a lot. After the holidays, probably do collection or something, because, you know, on Thanksgiving, they do collection for usually food drive,
Uh-huh.
Angel Tree, so, you know, after the holidays, you know, something like jeans or shoes again.
Christmas
hey,
lights?
What's that?
Christmas lights?
Ooh.
Yeah, you know, yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah,
Those can go into your electronics recycling
okay,
too, but I will gladly collect them for you, but that's where,
okay.
anywhere, anything with a plug and no freon, basically.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
Fundraising coordinator, Julie Smith.
So this month, Wednesday is Dee Dee's. We
Yes.
do not have script for her, but she's a Discovery family, so, and then the following month, we are doing a new one that's gonna be really cool. It's, Five Below, and they're doing it for 10 days. And they're starting on Black Friday.
The store?
Yeah.
Five Below
That
the
is
store.
the cutest thing.
And
Laura
you can
loves
go
that
to
store.
multiple stores. You can go to the one in Mission
Oh.
City, the one in Belleville, the one in Cherville, the one,
Wow.
like, all over. And it's
That's
for 10 days. Yeah, it's gonna be
really
really good.
cool.
Is this one that you have to have a paper coupon? Because I remember with Five Below before you did.
You do have, and they'll even have them at the store.
Okay,
and
good.
They are like so about they are mandatory to do 10 give backs a year, so she's like,
I
looking,
believe
handing them
them.
out to everybody.
That's a
Okay.
family.
They were
Yeah.
like over the top, the best people to work with ever.
I love
That's
that.
And
great.
it's a
That's
Discovery
fun.
Mom who's the manager.
That's how I say it's a
At
Discovery
which one?
family, yep.
At the Michigan City one.
Okay.
Yeah.
The Xena.
Well, that's great for stocking
Kinder
stuffers
like
and
Kinder's
Black
friends, yeah.
Friday deals
We
too.
get dog treats there, so.
Okay.
Oh, Cora loves that store. Every time I go in there. Yeah, that's a fun one.
Kids love that.
Yeah.
What's that? Oh, I'm sorry.
It is not.
It is, it is.
Oh, it is.
We have script for Five Below.
Oh, I didn't.
We do.
Okay.
Yes,
That's what I
that's
thought. But Heather and I did talk, and we thought from now on, going forward, we're gonna try and only do people who are on our script. So that's most of the chain, you know, fast food things, but El Salto and.
I got a text today from Hobbled. We have a parent that gave her a coupon to Teriyaki Madness.
Oh, that's
Um,
new. Have you been?
And that's a
Yeah.
Discovery family,
Is it?
talking about maybe an opportunity to give back there too.
Where's
So
that?
that means also script
New
too.
in
Valpo,
Valpo.
where
Oh.
Yachts used to be.
Okay.
Isn't that where Yachts used to be, where Family Video used to be?
Video.
Oh.
I want to go there.
That's right. What'd you say, Martha?
Is that, you're saying that we would have script for that?
Maybe
Well,
we
to
should.
start, like to
Give back.
start one.
Oh, yeah.
Start script to do a give back.
Awesome. So yeah.
We
So
don't have one in December, so do we want something in December? December's hard because it's Christmas, so I didn't know.
Did you get anywhere with Fannie Mae?
We're gonna do Fannie Mae in
February for
February
Valentine's Day.
Valentine's.
Maybe something
Right.
during winter break. like
And
a
then
lunch
January,
place
we'll
or
probably do
something.
pizzas.
Everybody's bored, if you get bored. it's
So
like,
we can maybe do one more in December, some sort of holiday
I would say
thing.
maybe or during winter break when, everybody's kind
Yeah.
of at home, like a lunch, they can go out to lunch or something,
That's true.
Maybe that's a
get
good
out,
idea.
get out of the
Yeah.
house.
Not during school.
Yeah, because there's
Yeah.
so much going on in those first 2-3 weeks
Yeah.
of December.
And then it just depends on the restaurant because like they have specific days too. So,
Right.
Yeah.
Well, we'll have to
Maybe
see
it's
who's in
during the
script.
week or,
There you
yeah.
go.
all right, so I don't have
Okay.
December's handle.
All right, thank you.
We got time. Brittany, did you sign in and make your vote? Okay.
Thank you for coming. So for the grade chairs and room liaisons, I've been contacting them. We've mostly been talking now about Halloween parties. This year, it's been decided that there's no costume parade, just sad but true. As far as I know, costumes are still allowed though. Yeah, okay. And there's a limit on 5 volunteers per room for the parties. Usually there's not a problem that you have 20 volunteers banging down the door, but just, be aware of that. Normally what we do is switch classes, but this year some teachers are opting to just stay in the class. So it's going to be different per grade and per teacher. But there'll be more information coming about that, just how you can volunteer on that day, which is October 29, or how you could send stuff in to help with the parties, either money or crafts or whatever they ask you for. That will be coming in emails. Also for the Popcorn Friday, we will not be having it on that day because that's going to be a lot going on. So we're going to do it the first Friday of November instead. I believe it's the 4th. 5th, okay, it's the 5th. So a lot of them, I think a lot of them already have sign-up sheets for the sponsorship going again. So it worked out really well. It was easy for the volunteers, so hopefully we can keep that going.
The room parents coordinate that?
Yeah, the room parents coordinate that. And grade chairs. Okay, we've got started up with a lot of clubs again. The play was the big news around here. They posted the cast list today. It's going to be The Little Mermaid Junior in March. It looks awesome. There'll be volunteer opportunities coming up with that, I'm sure.
You know the exact date?
It's tentative, but it's probably going to be March 10 and 11, I believe.
11th and 12th.
11 and 12. That's what just something could happen, but that's what they're looking at.
I think March 10th is another party.
Yeah.
My birthday.
Exactly. Oh, that's right, it's your birthday, that's right, I remember last. Yep. That's what, yep, that's what it's gonna be. Yep,
Yeah,
so that will be super
7th to the 12th
exciting.
is Tech Week.
Will it be in Michigan City again, or?
Yep, they're aiming to have it at the high school there again. So then we also have Run Club going really well. I believe is our home meet this Saturday?
Next.
It's next Saturday.
16th. Yep.
Okay, so October 16th, and that's at Woodland Park, right?
No, they actually had to get moved.
Okay, so I'm
that
all
got
wrong.
booked, so we're doing it at Sunset Hill.
Sunset Hill on the
Wow.
16th
Yep.
at what time?
8:30 in the morning, we're telling everybody to be there. 9 o'clock it starts, and it should be done by 11. So
Okay,
it's actually not in the main part of the park, it's down in the campground area on the south side, because the regionals for cross country are the same day. So
oh,
it's kind of a neat opportunity that, after we get done, the kids will be able to go up and see, the people who are potentially state bound for high school running.
oh, that's cool,
Yeah, it'll be kind of neat,
yeah,
so.
All right.
Yeah, the Portage was booked, unfortunately.
gotcha. So anyone can come to that and cheer on our team. It's a nice fall day, it'd be fun. So I'm sure maybe you'll post specifics on where to go, because it sounds like it's a little tricky.
I'll probably put it out on the families thing too as well. for
Perfect.
folks who aren't in Run Club, so.
Perfect, thank you.
Are you guys doing concessions, or were you planning to do concessions?
We hadn't planned on it, but we would be open to it.
I was looking through some of the notes from 2 years ago, 8th grade
Mhm.
concessions for the volleyball games and stuff.
Okay.
Would you guys be open to, if you're gonna do concessions, would you be open to having the 8th graders do it?
Yeah, absolutely.
If we can get some together?
Yeah, and there's like a picnic shelter, what's there, and there's also some cabins. We could maybe, use one of those, probably the picnic shelter might be the best thing if we wanna do, a concession stand out of, so.
That's a great
It's a
idea.
little nicer than a lot of the parks because you're so
I've been there.
compressed. There, it's so spread out.
Yeah, we've been there with the scouts, it's nice. Yeah.
If you can get like coffee and hot cider or something.
Yeah,
Hot
I think that's a
chocolate.
great
We
idea.
were getting, coffee donated from Starbucks and.
Oh, yeah, that's a great idea.
Some hot
Might as well,
cocoa, Yeah.
especially since that's our home one,
Yeah.
yeah. All right, great idea.
Anything
What was the date on that again then?
maybe else?
October 16th.
October 16 in the morning at Sunset Hill. Bricks for Kids has started. I met that guy yesterday in the lobby. He seemed really excited about it. Art Club's going good. 4-H is doing elections. Student Council is going strong, and they're having elections, I believe, next week. Volleyball, they've been playing hard. And then I think there's a comic book club, too. So there's a lot of clubs going on. Bricks for Kids, yep, I said that one.
Oh, she did, sorry.
So that's that. Fall Fest wrap up and details. Okay, so it was, despite our weird weather, really successful. Heather worked really hard. Thank you, Heather.
My pleasure.
It was stressful to plan an event in this with COVID environment and all that. So we did our very best, not expecting to maybe do as what we normally do. But I think we did great. And so, ready for some numbers here. Let's see. So, at the pre-sale, we sold $8,118 worth of tickets and admission. And at the door, we sold $3,731. So, I think that's amazing. And then sponsors, we had about $6,000 worth of sponsors. To compare that to 2019, you had Lisa, who knows everybody and had a little bit better of a start than I did, and she had about $11,000 worth of sponsors, and that's where the bulk of the money came that year. For us, the bulk of the money came from the tickets and the admission. So it ended up that we took in $21,589 approximately. There's still a few things going in and out with those shirts and whatnot, and some PayPal things that need to come in to me. And we spent approximately $5,512. So in the end, we cleared $16,077. I'm very proud. All right. So yeah, thank you. And I'm going to make a prettier graphic, and I'll put it up there. But hot dogs and pop took in the most tickets of the day, followed by laser tag, followed by tie dye, followed by Plinko.
Was a hit.
Followed by popcorn. So yeah, that was pretty fun, and I thought the venue was really nice as well. So
It's nice to pivot quickly.
Yeah, having that cover
morning.
group really helped. So thank you to everybody who came, attended, volunteered, donated. I know some volunteers were there the whole entire time, which was so awesome. I think that I saw kids running by, laughing, having a blast, and that's what it's all about. So
Pictures will be posted.
yeah, we've got a lot, and then I posted all the winners of chili contests and stuff like that, and those prizes will be coming out soon. Okay. Anyone have any questions about Fall Fest before I move on from it? Okay, thank you. All right, our next thing I'm going to be bugging you about now that Fall Fest is done is the pie sales. We've done the Maryland's pie sales before. It's the local bakery out in Hobart. The pies are delicious. They're going to be charged $16 per pie. You can freeze them or bake them right when you get them. There's like 13 different varieties, all the major pies they've got. This will be coming home, this form will be coming home in the kids' folders next week, probably Monday. And it needs to be turned in by the 24th to me, October 24th. They just have them send it back into their teacher. They could also give it to Miss Nancy. And if you just don't do either of that, you can take a screenshot of it and send it to me.
24th is a Sunday.
I know it is, so that's why I'm allowing it to be the last. I mean, they can turn it in up to Tuesday, any day, but that's the last day you can turn it in to me. So if you want to email me that, that's fine. Because that Monday I have to turn it in.
Because it's fall, yeah,
It's
the
Fall
kids will be
Fest.
gone on fall break.
So
and
you're
then
I'm gonna push and remind people all the time, but they're probably gonna want to get them into me on Tuesday, and so they don't have to worry about it over fall break.
Tuesday the 19th.
Okay? So we make $4.75 per pie on that. So it ends up being pretty good. Last year, we made around $3,000 on that. So push the pies, and we'll do a little contest for the kid who sells the most pies. $25 script card or something. Okay, so that's the next thing to look out for. Then after that, we have a bonfire, hayride, or trunk or treat. On October 24th. Now that is fall break. That was the only date that we could get, but it's a Sunday. And we just wanted to have an alternative to Fall Fest. That was just a nice fall activity. This is free or very low cost. Kayla is going to be in charge of doing a PAC-sponsored trunk or treat and running.
So bring your candy and dress up your kids.
Yes.
And
well,
get excited.
Get excited, and then we're gonna have people also can trunk or treat, and
Yes.
we'll do a contest. I'm thinking maybe instead of that night voting, maybe I can take pictures and put them all on Facebook so everybody can see them
Yeah.
and vote. So we'll get the details of that worked out about where to go and all that, but if you wanna participate in that, be on the lookout for signups for that
You
soon.
could turn in your pie order.
That will be from 3 to 6 that day at Rogers Lakewood Park.
Yeah.
One thing I wanted to talk to you guys about as a board is if we were gonna charge for the hayride or not. In the previous time, we only charged $1, and it was more of just a place in line than I am inclined to just cover the cost and not worry about charging $1 and just implore people to wait in line, don't cut the line so that everyone gets a turn.
Mhm.
If you guys are up for that.
I say no
Especially where-
charge, yeah.
No, okay.
That's fine.
Then we don't have to monkey with getting your tickets, and you
I
can just
think
come.
They deserve a little something.
And, you know, we're doing, I think that would be a fun event to just, anyone can come. And it doesn't have to be Discovery either.
Are they gonna have it like they did before? I think it was 8th grade again, they served like hot chocolate.
Yes, 8th grade is gonna have the opportunity to sell whatever they come up with, maybe s'mores or hot dogs.
We're probably gonna do s'mores. I think I remember 2 years ago, we were talking about how it would have been great if we had hot dogs to do on the fire, because people are coming there and they're maybe haven't eaten dinner yet, and then going straight. And I think this is a little bit earlier, I was looking at the time.
It is.
It's a little bit earlier in the day.
But we're later in the month.
Later in the month, so,
It
Yeah.
gets darker earlier.
Yeah.
So, you know, we can have, we're talking about what options, but yeah.
Awesome. So keep that in mind. And so, yeah, costumes encouraged in that, and that'll just be a fun night.
Fun little party.
Yes. Next, I've got the Twilight Parade. Occurs in Chesterton on the 27th. I think it's at 5. And we can have as many people walk in it as we want. We just have to tell them so we have the right amount of space.
They're having it this year then?
They're having it so far. We are toying with the idea of going with a Polar Express theme since we have our very own Polar Express captain. Maybe getting the kids little train whistles or something. We'll see. But sign-ups for that will be out. People can join us. He's against
Do you want me to
it.
get that for you? He
We
doesn't know.
were
Put 'em right
talking
on the
about
spot.
this at the development meeting.
Convenient that I
Yeah,
wasn't there.
yeah, that's how that worked out.
Are they gonna do a matching shirt like they did for the other parade?
I don't know. I mean, it'll be cold, so, you know, we'll be having to put our
Pajamas.
coats on, so.
Pajamas, Polar Express. You
Okay,
gotta
that's what we
wear
were thinking, is wear the pajamas.
pajamas.
If there's, maybe, I'll
Be
think about the
cute.
shirt idea.
What
I
about
mean-
like a Discovery Santa hat?
Yeah, like it's.
That would be
like-
cute,
yeah,
although,
yeah.
the one thing is they don't allow any Santas in the parade because the big reveal at the end is their Santa.
Mhm.
So I don't know if you're allowed to
So
wear a
winter
Santa
hats
hat.
with the.
I don't know.
Just be red
Sell
beanies
If
those.
it's
then
just
with
a
the
hat,
Santa
yeah,
logo?
yeah, something like that.
That could be something with like lights.
We could sell a hat.
There you go, elves.
The Discovery bean.
So that will be fun. Okay, next thing we've got on the agenda is, we have done in the past where we rented out that ice skate rink, same where we just had Fall Fest, that pavilion there. It's $875, and then you can have up to 200 people, and that includes your skates and the little skate aids and your admission. It's only on Sunday nights from 6 to 10. I was eyeing January 30. We were talking as a board of possibly handing this off to 8th graders as an opportunity for them to learn how to do something like that. And I know that you guys have been having trouble and it's an expensive trip. So that's something that I think we all were in agreement on. So those fill up. I called yesterday and that date was available.
Do we have to do anything to like, I guess. we
I
can
could
talk
book
about
it for you and we can talk, but if that's something that you want to do,
Yeah, if that
let me
seems
know.
like a good date and everything, and it works with the PAC schedule, then
Yeah.
I would say we should do it either way, whether it's through the grade or PAC.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, I mean, depending on how much you charge, if you charged $10 and you maxed it out, you could make, you know, a little over $1,000. And then you could also sell things there. I asked that they said you could bring in your own food,
Great.
so you can sell things
Could
there
do a
too.
concession.
Mhm.
Hot
I guess they have
cocoa.
some sort of concession there,
They do.
but she said it was okay to bring in your own.
Basic, it's like hot cocoa and candy and like chips or something.
We sit up in front of them.
That's it.
Yeah, right,
They
with
can
better
buy that.
concessions.
Okay.
Yes, so,
Thank you.
that, yeah. Mhm.
That's exciting. So January 30th.
Well, that's what I was looking at. Right now, the only ones that they don't have open are the ones that are before, when we have the Monday off. There's 2, like in, I think, Martin Luther King and President's Day. That Monday, so I was like, oh, it'd be perfect,
Right.
but they're not doing them those days.
Okay. No, that sounds like a good time too, because it's in between like
There's just
break
nothing
Right.
to
and
do.
there's like not a lot going on right
That's
now,
what I was
so
thinking.
Thank you.
Sure.
The only downside was the hours. It's over at 10 p.m. on a Sunday,
It's kind of late,
but
Yeah,
But-
if we get everyone there.
we have a late start Monday option.
yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Megan was gonna work on a bylaw committee. I think we're still working on that.
Yes,
So maybe in the next month you're reaching out. I don't know if you've got, do we have 4 on the team?
me and 3 others.
Okay. So if somebody has
Somebody
a
else
real
wants to
passion
help.
about bylaws, Julie, I believe you did it in the past, didn't you? Or experience.
And I believe Joel did too.
Joel, he's on it
Joel's
again.
on the list.
I got my attorney on this. So if anybody else wants to do that, let me know and we want to revise and just update, make them modern because we didn't have Zooms before, so. That and some other things. I'm put on here ideas for how Pat can spend this money that we've been making. We're always open to hearing your thoughts. I mean, this is your money, in a way. So please email me if you've got a good idea or a good thought, because we're getting ready to look at that and kind of prioritize that for the year. So that's always available. And then,
The thing is just be careful, because then they're like, yeah, that's a good idea, you should do that.
exactly.
And then-
Set that up.
And then sometimes there's reasons why things aren't done, you know how it is. But we're always open to listening to that. Next thing you know, trust me, I know how that works.
Sustainability, green.
And I also have on here, I just wanted to remind people that the next big thing that PAC is going to work on, our biggest fundraiser is DAO, which is Discover Our World. The date that I'm eyeing is the weekend before the play, because I really like to be able to sell the front row of the play, VIP, and also just to, we don't want them to conflict, and after you get later than that, it's spring break and people are checked out. So the weekend that I'm looking at is that weekend before. I'm open to ideas. I really want to look into that pavilion at the lakefront. And other than that, that's the only idea I have right now, so hit me up with ideas if you have DAO ideas.
Last year when we didn't have it, but I'll talk to you.
Okay, yeah, talk to me.
Since we didn't.
Not yet, I've got a couple ideas.
What were you thinking?
You're
in charge of that. Throw out ideas, like, let's hear
But if
them.
anybody's into party planning, or, I'm definitely we'll be putting a team together fairly soon, even though it's far away. On here I have the family-friendly survey. I don't know if you all saw, Mrs. Morris sent out an email on 10/4, on the 4th. What we're trying to do is get this designation for a family-friendly school. There's a few schools in the area that have it, that we kind of looked at and we're like, well, we should have it if they have it, So it's a series of things that we have to go through, different steps. But it would help if you all filled out that survey. She asked for it to be in by Friday, which is tomorrow. So if you can remember to do it tonight, I'm sure she would accept it tomorrow too. But try to go ahead and look through your emails and see if you can fill that out. Lastly, we have public comment. Does anyone have anything to say? Speak now.
Forever hold your peace.
Question about the musical,
Mhm.
is that going to be live streamed as well as it?
I don't know. It might with copyright issues. I don't know if they could, but I mean, I'll definitely something to ask.
Yeah, because you're technically not supposed to be taking your own pictures.
That's what I'm thinking.
You have to pay for that now. If we buy that, it's too expensive.
I'm not sure if this is the right venue, so if I have concerns about our staff and diversity in our teaching staff, do I come here or do I go to the school board? Last time we were at the board meeting, I had to go to work, so I couldn't stay.
Uh-huh.
So what is just from home?
That would be admin. We have nothing to do with staff hiring or
So I'll go
anything
to
like
the
that.
school board.
That's right.
Thank you.
Absolutely. Anybody else? Okay, well, I guess it's time to announce our treasurer. Megan tallied up the votes, and the winner is Miss Vicki Plath. So, thank you very much, and thank you both for running. I mean it, I was so thrilled that I had, amazing choices, and you guys are both awesome, and I know your families have been contributing already, so this is just a great. And we have more room for more committees, so there's plenty of work to go around. So thank you again, and Vicki, we will be in touch. All right, thank you everybody for coming.
Thank you.
And the meeting is adjourned at 4:35.
Good timing.
Okay.
That's a half hour, way to go, Kelly.
I talk fast. People don't even do it.
Right?